This is St. Peter's Primary School polling station, and the voters here started arriving before 5 a.m. Many of them saying that they arrived as early as 5 a.m. And if you can see, it's already crowded. But in this particular stream here, we can see that voting has started. So we'll just go in a little bit and see what's happening.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. So when they get in, they get identified here first before they get their voter materials, and then they can proceed to voting. You can see now some of the voters here being identified, receiving their ballots and being identified in the register. This is one of the 752 polling stations here in Narok County, and according to an IEBC notice in the newspaper a few days ago, 231 polling stations out of the 752 polling stations in this county are not accessible via mobile network. But then the IEBC officials say that will not in any way prevent or slow down this voting process, because everything will go on as planned. There seems to be a problem with these voters' fingerprints. Many of the aspirants in this county have already traveled to their various stations around the county where they'll be voting from. Like, for instance, the governor himself will be voting in Kilgore's constituency in a place called Lolgorian, which is his hometown. This particular polling station is in Narok North constituency. This voter has not been identified. So the voters that have already been identified will proceed to receive their voting materials, and that is 6 ballot papers, 1 for each category of aspirants. And then the IEBC officials will stamp each ballot box before handing it in to the voter. The voters have to be careful to drop the right ballot paper into the right box, or else that vote then ends up being counted as an invalid, as a spoilt vote if it is found in the wrong box. In 2013, Narok County registered slightly over 263,000 voters, and this time around in 2017 it has registered 341,000, slightly over 341,000 voters spread across the 6 constituencies in this county. Now, as daylight begins to break, you can see the numbers of people in the polling stations continue to increase, and the crowd is very calm as they patiently wait in line for their turn to get into the polling station and cast their votes. So we'll just go down and see if we can speak to maybe some of them and hear what they have to say. So there are some ladies behind here who would like to speak to us.
I'm Valentine Andeo. I was here by 4 a.m. na tumengojea mpaka, but haijafunguliwa 6, ilifunguliwa a few minutes past 6. We are anticipating that tunaenda kupata change, kama ni hiyo kana tunaenda kufika. So I'm optimistic. Yeah.
Niambie jina lako na matumaini yako leo. Umefika hapa saa ngapi?
Okay, I'm Faith from Narok. What we just expecting these days is peace. To vote peaceful. That's all. Na election iko fair.
Umefika hapa saa ngapi?
Nilifika hapa around 4:20. I was here. 4:20. Yeah.
Mbona ukaja mapema hivyo and instead maybe not later in the day?
Okay, I came early because I just want to vote and go home. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyone else? Tuambie jina lako?
Kwa majina naitwa Steven Moturi na mimi ni mkaji hapa Narok. Yeah.
Umefika hapa saa ngapi leo?
Hapa nilikuwa saa 9:30.
Saa 9:30 asubuhi. Kwa nini mapema hivyo?
Kwa nataka kumchagua kiongozi mwenye nataka na mwenye najua atashughulikia mahitaji yetu.
Na matumaini kuwa hivyo ndio utapata leo.
Na nina imani atapita by saa 2 atakuwa ameshapita.
Nilifika saa 10 hivi.
Saa 10. Kwa nini ukuja mapema hivyo?
Lazima nipitishe mtu wangu. Na nitoka mapema niende biashara yangu.
Kwa hivyo kutoka hapo unarudi kufungua biashara?
Biashara kama kawaida.
Unafanya kazi gani?
Mimi ni driver wa taxi.
Sawa. Na matumaini yako leo, siku ya leo ni nini?
Amani, kitu ya kwanza, na mtu wangu ashinde. Poa.
Great. Maybe you can just have the final view.
Oh.
Jina lako?
Simon.
Simon.
NTV saa moja.
Umefika hapa saa ngapi?
Saa 10.
Saa 10 asubuhi.
Saa 10 asubuhi.
Matumaini yako ni nini?
Ni mtu wangu ashinde. Tubadilishe maisha.
So those are just some of the views of the voters who've arrived here today. And as I said, you can see the queues present. The gate is down that way, so the queues go all the way to the gate. And then the polling, there are different streams in this particular polling station. So when they come in, they go in through those doors behind there. They get identified, they get their voter materials, and then they go and cast their vote. And then after that, they go home and wait for the results.